Hi everyone, Luke here, and today I'm just going to talk about children's programs. Now, I'm going to talk about both the nutrition aspect, supplements, and the biochemistry of children. Okay, so the first thing you should know is that most children today, until about the age of 10, are in fast oxidation. Okay, and that's the normal state of a young child, is fast oxidation. That's an early stage of response to stress. Okay, so if you think of a child, for example, they have rosy cheeks, they're very outgoing, they're very active, high energy, very extroverted. Those are all fast oxidation traits, okay? And that's usually typical about age 10. It doesn't mean that children, age 12 can be fast oxidizers, and, children age 8 or 9 can be slow oxidizers, okay? It's about, around age 10 is about the average today. Now, it used to be in America that people stayed in fast oxidation much later, but the children today are much more toxic and depleted. This is because there's not enough minerals in the food supply, poor quality diets, stress, and heavy metal toxicities for numerous reasons. Okay, so children are burning out quicker and quicker. Okay, but for this we're going to talk about mostly children in fast oxidation, which is normal for most children under about, like I said, the age of 10. Okay, so most children need to be following the fast oxidizer diet. So that means that they need plenty of fats and oils, okay? They need fat, preferably with every meal, because fat helps slow the oxidation rate. Okay, you kind of think of it like fat's like throwing a big log on an over-burning fire. Okay, you don't want an over-burning fire. You don't want to put lighter fluid on it like sugar. Okay, or a lot of simple carbohydrates. You want to put big logs on it like fat, because it'll help their metabolism slow down and it'll give them longer-lasting energy. Okay, so that's the most important thing. The other aspects of the diet are the same. They need lots of cooked vegetables with every meal. Full-fat dairy is excellent. Things like butter, raw milk, raw cheese, those are all excellent for children. They also need animal protein, chicken, turkey, those type of things. Lamb is excellent. Red meat, a lot of children need red meat because it's high in zinc. Red meat is the single best food you can eat for bioavailable zinc. And most children today are zinc deficient, okay, almost all of them. And a lot of them do better of eating red meat, especially lamb. Lamb's the best one. Eating lamb 2 to 3 times a week, okay? Things like this, especially the cooked vegetables, okay? So that's the first thing you need to know. They need to be following the fast oxidizer diet typically. I'll post a link down below to the fast oxidizer eating plan, okay? So they're fast oxidizers, okay? Also, they got a low NAK, okay? So they got a low sodium to potassium ratio. For the most part, okay? So this means children typically need limcomin, which is a zinc formula. If the sodium to potassium ratio is above a certain ratio, we give them zinc, but most children need limcomin. They need the fast oxidizer diet. They need paramin, okay? That's very important as well. Children need paramin. They need limcomin, usually. And they need SBF formula. Okay, so usually the 3 products that children under age 10, most important for them are going to be paramin, limcomin, and SBF formula. It's not a wise idea to just give this to your children without being on a full program. This is more for informational purposes. I do recommend that you get your child tested before you give them some of these supplements. Okay, you can give them maybe like an 8-year-old child, you could give like 1 limcomin, split in half a day, and maybe 1 paramin, which is a calcium magnesium supplement. Maybe some kelp or some TMG. But in general, I prefer that you get your child's hair tested before you're just going to start giving them the supplements. Okay, because you don't know what dosage. Okay, and you don't know you need guidance in this area. Okay, so those are the 3 most important. Okay, they need paramin. It's really hard to get enough calcium magnesium. Paramin is simply a calcium magnesium supplement that we use from Intimate Laboratories. It's very difficult. Even if they're eating raw dairy, it's hard to get enough bioavailable calcium and magnesium in the diet today. So they get paramin, they get limcomin, like I said, to raise the sodium potassium ratio, and they also get something called SBF formula, which is a metabolic pack which is designed to raise the sodium potassium ratio and also lower the oxidation rate at the same time. Because if you remember what I told you earlier, most children are in fast oxidation with a low sodium potassium ratio. Okay, so it's important that we both raise the sodium potassium ratio and we slow down the oxidation rate. SBF formula accomplishes both of these at the same time. So remember, certain vitamins and minerals have certain actions on the body. Certain B vitamins speed up the oxidation rate, certain B vitamins slow it down. Same with other minerals and vitamins. Okay, so SBF formula is specifically designed to slow down the oxidation rate while raising the sodium potassium to potassium ratio. Okay, so that's typical. Those are the three most important. Around the age of like 5, I would say, we like to start introducing kelp. Really, young children don't typically need kelp if they're eating lots of cooked vegetables. We start to introduce kelp, and we introduce a little bit of TMG as well. Okay, kelp helps provide extra minerals, and TMG, it just helps the body detox. It just helps the children in general. TMG is needed by everyone. It helps the liver methylate. I've made a video about it. You can check that video out in the video section if you want to search for it. But those three are the most important for children, along with the fast oxidizer diet. Okay, children also need plenty of rest. Okay, most growing children need 10 hours of sleep a night. They need to be going to bed early. Also excellent is foot reflexology, where you rub the feet. Okay, that's excellent for children, especially if they're constipated or something like that. You know, that works excellent for that. And also is taking a single infrared light bulb and shining it on the abdomen of the child. Okay, up for about 15 to 30 minutes. It's a very young child. Don't do it for more than 10 to 15. As the child gets up in age, more around 8, 9, 10, you can do it up to 30 minutes. And that's just taking a single infrared light bulb and shining it on the abdomen. That helps with the liver meridian. It really, most children like it. It's very calming on the body. And, you can do that along with the foot reflexology. You can even put it in their room or something like that. It's very excellent. It's excellent. We don't typically like sauna therapy for children up until about age 5 or 6, and then only short sessions. If your child's getting up near age 10, I do tell clients they can start using the sauna, but they have to be supervised. That you have to make sure the child is hydrated. Supervision, like I said, is key, and only for like 20 minute sessions, because children in fast oxidation should sweat pretty easily, and you only want to do 1 session a day. But people do that. People do build saunas for their children. They build like little saunas, and children they'll have detox rashes where they got vaccines, and it helps children detox faster. But we don't like young children to do it under about, like I said, age 5. Me personally, I just only recommend it to my clients when they get up around maybe age 6 to 10. Is when 6 to 10 is when I start recommending it, and I don't pressure people into doing it. Children detox much faster. Okay, that's one of the benefits of getting your children on a program, is that many older people, they have to detox and they have all these symptoms, and it's really hard for the body to detox because they have less adaptive energy to work with. But children are naturally much healthier. Okay, they have a lot more adaptive energy to work with. Okay, because they're not as burnt out yet. And they have all this, the body can heal and regenerate much faster. And so the younger the person, typically the faster the body will regenerate. And so if we can get young children on these programs, they won't have to deal with a lot of issues that the older people in these programs have to deal with, because they'll heal much faster, and they can already be healed and live a much more fulfilling life. We also get reports, children on this program, you have to realize all the children are toxic and depleted. So any children on these programs have an automatic advantage, okay? Because they're getting enough zinc, things that are needed for brain development, enough selenium, which is also needed for brain development. They're having a more robust immune system, okay? So they're not getting sick as often. They can study better in school. They can pay attention better. It's great for ADD, ADHD, on all these sort of hyperactive disorders where the children have trouble concentrating. And the children, we get reports all the time that children, their grades improve. The diet helps this. All the supplements help this. And I really truly believe that it's the best investment that you can make in your child's health. Like I said, if we can get all the children healthy, it's much easier, and children heal much quicker. And preferably, we get the mothers on a program before they get pregnant, so the children are born much healthier. If we can just get all the young women that are going to plan on getting pregnant healthy, and we get the young children healthy, then that we can produce much healthier next generation that's much more healthier. So I truly believe that it's the best investment you can make in your child's health. And that's why I also offer 50% off the consultation for all children. The hair test, costs the same. Testing the hair costs the same regardless of age. But for the consultation, I charge 50% off for any child you want to get do a consultation for under age 10, and also 50% off for any pregnant mothers, or mothers that are trying to get pregnant. Okay, because it's very important. I do that because it's very important to me that we heal all the children, and like I said, it's very important to me that we heal the children before they have to deal with all the issues that the adults do. And it's also very important to me that we have healthy mothers that can produce these children, have super healthy children in the first place. Okay? So, like I said, I only charge 50% for child's programs. Children, need fast oxidizer diet, need plenty of fats and oils, plenty of rest. Flow reflexology is good. Single infrared light bulb is also excellent. And there's some key supplements that all children need today in order to be well nourished, because it's just not in the food supply. They need some mineral supplements because the food is just too mineral deficient. Okay? So I hope that helps you guys out, and I'll talk to you guys later.